Come on, Barbie, let's go party. All right, here goes. Come on, start. Hello, viewers of online entertainment. I am this weird. This is real life. I wish this was fake, but it's not. Anyway, I said in the last video when I worked on the MR2 with the wiring project I had for turning up the boost, which involved installing this guy right here, the innovative wideband boost controller, that the next step would be upgrading the fuel pump to a Mark IV Toyota Supra Turbo fuel pump, which unfortunately didn't happen yesterday when I was supposed to start working on it because I had issues with my swampy buddy, that guy over there making all the racket in the corner of the garage. Why? No. Oh, this sucks. So I hooked up the multimeter to see what kind of power I got going in the control panel, and I have absolutely nothing. I replaced the cable head on this thing once, so maybe that's what's it. I think there's an internal fuse inside there. This cable head had a ton of moisture in it. I just took it apart and dried it out with my air hose, so I don't know, it smells kind of burnt in there. I don't know if it's any good still. I stole one of these off of something else in here that I'm not quite using right now. We'll leave it at that. And they're both rated for 15 amp, and the one I am using right now is actually for 1800 watts. This one's only for 1375, so it's more than good for the job. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna plug it in just as a test and see what it does. And don't worry, that's just LED lights that are plugged into that three-way. They don't pull that much, so this is perfectly fine and safe. All right, GFC lights up. Yep, trips. That's good. Yay! 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 Unfortunately, all of that mess yesterday cost me more than half a day worth of filming, which set me behind with knocking out this project. But that doesn't mean I am not going to be doing some work on the MR2 today. I have more parts for the MR2 that need to go in. This right here is an envelope, and inside it is a seal kit to rebuild the distributor on this car, which is also something that must be done to turn up the boost. And this right here is because the MR2 from the factory came with a little subwoofer behind the driver's seat, and mine is missing, so I ordered a more modern one to put in there. I'm not like a huge audio fan, so I wasn't exactly looking for giant subwoofers in the MR2. I just wanted something to take the load off of the door speakers, so that way they're not supporting all the bass in the car, and some of it would be going through a little subwoofer. So I think this is the perfect size for what I'm looking for. It's so cute. That's not bad. It's little. It wasn't too expensive either. I decided to go with Pioneer just because the head unit's made by Pioneer, and I just like keeping things uniform, although all the door speakers are Rockford Fosgate. But yeah, this will do the job. That right there is where the factory subwoofer would go. I, however, think I'm gonna stick mine under the seat. Yeah, right there. See if it'll slide. Nope. Fail. I think we're gonna have to play a game of Does It Fit? That's what he said. Oh, this is tight. There we go. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a pretty small compartment. Will it fit? Oh, that's gonna be so close. I don't think it's gonna close. That's like really tight. There's plenty of room for the wiring behind it though, that's good. Hell yeah, dude! I can stick it right inside. Oop, I shut it. I can stick it right inside there. And it's already insulated, sound insulated because of the factory. That works so nice. Not bad for not measuring before I bought it. Ouch. Oh, this is tricky. This cord is like linguine. It makes me want to have pasta so bad right now because I'm really hungry. Yay! Wow. I cannot believe how much bass comes out of that little subwoofer. I have it set now in the EQ just right, so it's no distortion, it's nice and smooth, nothing rattles back there. One downside, I have a set of generic preamp output cables hooked up on there right now. They're garbage, so I ordered a set of Rockford Fosgate ones, but it doesn't matter. I can route all the wires for now, and I'm not putting the center console back on just yet because I have to do the fuel pump, so yay. Trying to snake these wires under the HVAC is not easy. Oh, I got it. I say it's not easy, then I get it the first try. Ha! Come on, wire. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. What am I saying? There we go. I don't plan on adjusting the amplifier that often, so this thing is all wired up and tucked into the glove box. I know some people don't like using these quick disconnect butt connectors to hook up head units, but the reason why I do this instead of soldering them is because when you go to replace that head unit, if everything is soldered in place, it would be an absolute nightmare to upgrade your head unit. And they're like cell phones, they get dated after like 4 or 5 years. Everything is wrapped up so nothing can chafe. Even put protective guard over where the little quick disconnects are at, and it's all zip tied together. So wait. Power wire. Oh, I forgot the power wire. Damn it. One more wire. One more wire. Let's go party. There. Ground. That right there is power cable coming directly from the battery, which I'm going to tie into. That's it right there. I'll tie into that for my power supply. Somebody's grilling chicken out there and it smells absolutely delicious. Done. That's clean right there. That's actually the fuse. Looks like it came from the factory that way. Hello, it's the next morning. I have some exciting stuff planned for the rest of this video that some of you have been dying to see. But before I do that, I figured out a way to show you the stereo in the car because of copyright music issues. A lot of you wonder where I get my music from for my YouTube videos. I have a membership to Epidemic Sound like a lot of YouTube channels do. And I'm just gonna use that to test out the stereo so you guys can hear it. Genius. Genius. I found a song that I think has a good dynamic range of sounds, so we'll give this one a shot. And I'm not like trying to make a bass competition car, so please save the comments on you need 1012s or something crazy like that. That's not what I'm into. I just want it to sound like factory car audio with a nice little subwoofer that makes the sound complete. So we'll give this one a shot. So, I'll turn it up. Yeah? I don't know what it sounds like on the microphone, but nothing is rattling in here, so yay! I have the low pass filter on the subwoofer set to 31.5 hertz, and then the slope is on -25 decibels. And that seems like just the right spot, so that way I have no rattles or vibrations. I have the gain set to like 30 or 40% out of 100% being the total. I don't plan on turning it up. I have no desire to make this thing like bump. I'm not trying to make it hard to swallow. The issue I ran into with this thing is actually the subwoofer itself vibrating to no surprise inside here and causing some rattles. So the way I solved it is I put this adhesive foam strip on the top and the bottom of it, which helped drastically. And it actually keeps this thing nice and snug inside here. And this doesn't rattle either, so that's good. When I first hooked it up, the gain was set to max and the cutoff was on 100 hertz. So it bumped really hard, but it rattled stuff here and there, and I turned it down, and I think that'll work for now. I'm happy with it. Hello, penguins. Run, quails, run! Look at all the babies. They're so cute and so tiny. I was out doing some multitasking. I had to film B-roll for this next coming car review, and I caught some quails in the wild. I feel like a wildlife photographer now. No! I forgot the key to storage unit. I need the thing that Elon Musk is gonna do, the brain interface. I'll have it interface with common sense. I don't even know how it started raining. It was completely sunny. It was windy, but it was sunny, and just now it's raining. It's a sign. Ha! There we go. Teeter-tot. Hello. I don't even know how long it's been since the last time I drove this car. I think it's been almost like 5 months or so that it's been sitting in here. I'm gonna see if this thing starts. You know this battery is dead. Not the one in the key fob, that's broken. Doesn't even work. That doesn't work either. Oh, stinky. Oh, stinky. Oh man, I remember this car. Oh, it's dead. It's dead. I'm gonna have to jump them. That's why I brought jumper cables. Use the Tundra here to jump this thing. I shall save you, teeter-tot. Ouch, hit my head. Oh, it's dirty under here. Will Kartoffeltot start? Ooh, that's a sign. Oh, it said hi. Hi, Kartoffeltot. How are you? Kartoffeltot means tater tot in German, I think. Close enough. All right, here goes. Come on, start, start, start. So close, so close. This poor thing sounds so sad. I think it needs a little bit of fuel because I have that issue with the fuel pressure regulator on it. So I'm gonna pump the pedal. I don't think that actually works in fuel injected cars. It should. We'll see. It started! That racket you hear, that rattling, is the dual mass flywheel. If you totally have no idea anything about this car, like if you're new or something, that's why it's been sitting in storage, because when I put a new turbo on this thing and upgraded the manifold, the first drive I took on it, the dual mass flywheel came apart like not even 2 or 3 miles after driving it. So I just got so fed up with this car that it's been sitting in storage. Watch, I'll push in the clutch and the noise goes away. See? It gets quiet. Well, not quiet, you know what I mean. The car's loud. You can hear it when I rev it. Poor thing. The thing has brand new Pilot Super Sports on it, so I don't want the tires to get flat spots more than they might already have. Completely forgot before I stuck that thing into storage, I overinflated all the tires almost to their max so it wouldn't get flat spots. So I hook up the little air compressor to it and the gauge on it is reading 50 PSI and I was like, wait, that can't be right, because I forgot. So then I knew the tires are properly inflated on this Tundra, so I hook up that air compressor's gauge to these tires and it read correctly. So it's good, it didn't lose any air since it's been sitting in storage. And it doesn't feel like it's got flat spots, even though I only went 3 miles per hour, so. I'm letting it charge. It's been running for like 15 minutes. I had somebody compliment me on my socks because they're bright. I thought that was very kind of them. This car has never burnt oil before, but just sitting here idling, I noticed little bits of blue coming out of it. I don't know if it's because it sat for so long. Maybe it just oil had seeped from places it shouldn't be seeping from, but That's really weird. It's not doing it now that I got the camera on it. I don't think it's valve stem seals because it's doing it at idle, but it's blue smoke, just idling. And it's random too. It'll be like big cloud, then nothing, then cloud, then nothing. Maybe it just seeped because the car sat for 6 months and hasn't ran since. But I hope it's not that turbo I just replaced. Bad turbo seals. That would suck. Okay, goodbye the car that hates me. I miss you, even though you don't miss me. Keep trying to talk and my stomach keeps making really loud gurgling noises. It's really distracting. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the video. The next video on the MR2 here, we'll be doing the fuel tank. I'm not looking forward to it and it's gonna take a lot of time. I don't think I can do it all in one video. It's a big job, but that's the next thing to come on the MR2. So, and as far as the TT goes, I don't know. The car needs so much. It needs so much. I'm not giving up on it, but I wish I had a huge shop so I could buy like a parts car and park them next to each other. But I just don't have the room to do that. So, think positive. There's a quail out there. See, that's a good sign. Maybe it'll be a good sign with the TT. Okay, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye.